to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The back's got it. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
And completion makes it second and short. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Ramp down the middle. It's Ramirez. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Woods. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Nowhere to run. Out corralling for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Coach is going to take for 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
This should be the last play of the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Carr. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. What a catch! They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's past the marker and still going. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He'll hand it off. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a quarterback keeper. As the 1st down is still going. Gets into space at the 50. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Minner's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. be to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. Running with purpose. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on third down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pop into the middle. It's Woods. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Good throw, complete to the tight end. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll use the ground game here. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And that zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. What I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch, now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.